Hey everybody, it's Dave McKeever and Richard Hunley. We are with Rudy Gonzales today with Summit Funding, and it's another episode of your Ask the Lender show. And today we're talking about with the market changing, we're back into a normal market here. Homes are taking longer to sell, more inventory. So we need to think of some creative ways to get more buyers qualified for your listings, right? That's what we're talking about today. So we asked Rudy here to talk about some creative things that sellers can offer to get their home sold. So other than just dropping the price, I'd imagine, are there some things that they can offer to help get more buyers qualified?
For sure, David. And just recently speaking to several listing agents, we were able to strategize as to, instead of just dropping the price, providing on the MLS a notification that states that the seller would be providing a credit to buyer for a 2-1 buy down. Now, we've spoken of this before, but really we've been able to kind of creatively get involved from a lending standpoint to be able to get the seller more traffic and get the buyer in the door to be able to make it happen and all parties to be content. And so, I mean, just recently we were able to close with a family who was able to get approximately about $9,000 seller credit towards this 2-1 buy down, which allowed for her to utilize the money that she had to be able to buy down the rate for 30 years. And on top of that, use the seller credit to be able to buy down the rate some more for the first 2 years, which is that 2-1 buy down. What ended up happening, creatively, we were able to not only meet the seller's needs, meet the buyer's needs, and close escrow within about 17 days. So we're here to help. I'm more than happy to even discuss this in detail so that listing agents can provide this valuable information to their sellers and in essence be able to get more buyers in the door and become homeowners.
Yeah, so, I think, go ahead.
So Rudy, you're saying basically the $9,000. So instead of us going to the seller and saying, hey, lower your price $20,000, why don't you give back $9,000 toward this credit, and that will get them down far enough to be able to afford to get into that house.
That is correct. And yes, even with utilizing about, like you said, $9,000, or it could be more. Sometimes there is a way to negotiate where the seller is providing a little bit more, because remember, $20,000 price drop as opposed to a $12,000 seller credit makes more sense for the seller, yet it makes a lot of sense for the buyer. And as a lender, what we want to do is be able to kind of make or bridge this gap, right, and make sure that we get these contracts fully executed to help more and more families become homeowners.
Yeah, credit is definitely more valuable to a buyer versus a price reduction, because it's just less money they have to come out of pocket. So as an agent, it's a matter of educating your clients on different options out there to market the home in the market we're in, right?
That is right. And so I'm available to have a one-on-one conversation to strategize and talk true numbers specifically to this listing, to your listing, and provide these options to more and more buyers. And of course, I'm here to provide financing options all across the board, so I'm happy to help.
I'll give Rudy a call to find out more about this. His number will be listed below. And is there anything else with that one, Rudy?
That should be it. Just give us a call and we'll get started today.